What's the challenge? I think we can all agree that it's difficult, if not impossible, to solve a problem that you haven't defined. And in many cases, we start with the question, what's the challenge? I had the opportunity to be in a place this past weekend, this holiday weekend, where I was hanging out with a bunch of other leaders. And almost all of them are challenged right now with attracting, developing, and retaining talent. And while I know what the number one source of stress, the number one challenge is for most employees today, that is really only the surface. And so we need to take that question a little bit deeper and a little bit more directly if we want to get to the source of the challenge, really in any case. And so a better question than what's the challenge is what's the real challenge here? That extra addition of what's the real challenge here helps people dive a little bit deeper into thinking about, okay, my challenge might be financial stress. Where does that come from? What's the source of that? But if you want to take that question even to the next level, and this is what employers need to do to demonstrate that they care about their people and then to help their people make real, meaningful progress, is to add two more words to the question. What's the real challenge here for you? Defining the problem and then further defining the problem in its true nature, and then taking that a step even further and defining what the personal challenge is, what's the personal barrier to overcoming that challenge for that individual, is how we can help them then set and achieve goals, meet their needs, and make lasting, meaningful behavioral change that's going to drive real progress in their life and keep them more engaged, happier. That's going to help us create that culture that's going to attract, develop, and retain the best talent possible. So one more time, the best question to define a challenge isn't what's the problem? It's what's the real challenge here for you? And a shout out to Michael Bungay Stanier and the book, The Coaching Habit. Great book. This is one of the 7 questions in there. So if you want to know more about that, check out Michael Bungay Stanier on LinkedIn or go over to boxofcrayons.com and there's some more information there. Hope y'all are having a great week.